SSPX was completed, adorned with a 12-foot statue of the Virgin Mary gilded in gold. I'm going to be continuing this video with a driving tour to St. Mary's. I live about 25 minutes away from St. Mary's in Topeka. I'm going to be taking Route 24 west. It's a one-lane road in each direction. I will be passing through two small towns. One is called Silver Lake. The other one is called Rossville. And most of the way you're going to see farm country, fields that they're being planted or been already harvested for the winter, but it's mostly farmland on the way out. You'll see some farmhouses, and it's sparsely populated, so there isn't that much to see, but it is a pretty ride. Unfortunately, today it is raining out, so there will be some windshield wipers going back and forth. As I continue along the drive, we're going to come upon Silver Lake. It's a small town. It's the nearest town to Topeka, so there's a lot of people that commute to Topeka who live here. It was founded in 1871. It currently has a population of about 1,500 people. The Kansas River and some train tracks run to the north of it. It's right off of Route 24. And believe it or not, they have a fairly high median household income of about $75,000, and home prices here are about $250,000 a year. So it's not a poor community, and people feel safe, and it's just right here, not even 20 minutes from Topeka. The next town that we will come upon is Rossville, and that's only 1,105 people living there, so it's fairly small. Their downtown is not really too impressive, but again, their median household income is about $55,000 a year. They have a median home price of $210,000. So these are not poor communities. People really take care of their properties, and they feel safe and comfortable living here. So Rossville is just a small little town to the west of Topeka, and it's where people will come to live if they don't want to live within the city limits. As we get closer to St. Mary's, you actually come upon the St. Mary's Academy, which is for kindergarten through 12th grade, and their college, which is currently still doing 2-year programs, but they're going to have their first 4-year graduating class in 2026. They were just accredited by the Kansas Board of Regents, have a 4-year degree in liberal arts. The campus area is very small. There's just numerous buildings. It's very pretty. It's a little rainy out, but usually you can see some of the priests and nuns outside walking from building to building. But it's a very nice little enclave. The Immaculata Church is not located here. It's located on another side of town with their own cemetery, and we'll take a quick drive over there later as well. As we approach the downtown area of St. Mary's, you will see on your left, there is the Immaculate Conception Church. This is the Catholic church that I would belong to. They are not part of the SSPX in any way. As we approach the downtown area of St. Mary's, which is right on Route 24, there is a Sugar Creek store. They sell bulk food. They also serve ice cream and sandwiches. It's very pretty inside. It's very nice. I have some pictures of that I'm going to show. And there's also a little coffee shop that does bubble tea. They have a pharmacy there. They also have what they call the Immaculata bookstore, which is the Angelus Press, which is owned by the SSPX. They have a little women's clothing store, but they basically cater to SSPX people. They basically sell long dresses, no pants, no revealing clothing. There's a little florist there. There was a little store that sold discounted goods, but they closed down, and it could be very well that they weren't part of SSPX and people were not going to patronize them. As I approach the end of town that has the women's clothing store, you can see 2 women to the left briefly that are wearing the longer dresses. Florence Adams is a clothing store that only caters to the longer dresses, no pants, no revealing clothes, like I said before. But as you walk along, you'll notice they do have the Vader's liquor store and other things that you might think would not be commonplace in the SSPX community. For a small community, St. Mary's pretty much has a little bit of everything. It has the coffee shop, a pharmacy, a storefront doctor. It has a little florist, and it has the Sugar Creek eatery and little shop that you can buy bulk food from. But on the whole, it is very small and quaint. We did eat at one restaurant there. That was the only one we saw on the main strip. And it was a pizza parlor, and it also sold Greek food, but it has a liquor license, obviously, because they had liquor there, and they have a pool table inside. The food was very good, but we ate in the middle of the day, so it was pretty empty. But it gives off the vibe of being very Catholic because it had a number of pictures and artifacts in the restaurant that would indicate that it might be or may not be SSPX. I couldn't tell you for sure because, again, they do have the Immaculate Conception Church in the town as well. So it just was an interesting place to eat, and the food was very good. Here we are at the Immaculata Church. Unfortunately, it's raining, so I will not be getting outside to go into the church. Also, I'm not appropriately dressed, and I would not disrespect them. They prefer you to be wearing dresses and veils, your head, and I don't have either available to me. But it is an awe-inspiring building. They have over 700 priests and 500,000 congregants affiliated with the SSPX at this time. They also have their own cemetery down the block from the church. It's called Our Lady of Peace Cemetery. If you like this video, give it a like, a share, a thumbs up, and a subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Big City Girl, Small City Living. Bye!